December 2017. It's been very difficult. I'm getting shot in my head with hood shots, hood beams, and I feel a lot of times it will look like an invisible black snake that is wrapped around my head. Other times it's dark energy. It's a dark energy ring that is magnetic, and it's forced around my brain, and there's a lot of gang stalkers and a lot of hood stalkers that are talking in my brain. That are talking in my brain. Mind handlers. It's really satanic diversity. That's what they call themselves, or satanic terrestrial being. They call themselves the animal magnetism. When they call themselves animal magnetism, it means that they are terrestrials. These are diverse racial animal magnetism terrestrials. A lot of them are indigenous. Their skin tends to be far more dense, like archontic goo, or the black goo, the famous black goo, and in the astral state they will become that black goo is like very dark petrol. I didn't really want to go so much in depth in that, other than that they're attacking my brain with a hood magnetic energy. Do you know it's magnetism, but this magnetism causes pain and torture to the brain. They call it holding the target hostage, neurally hostage, or brain frequency hostage, by using a hood magnet. It's a hood magnet. It's like a black snake. It has that sense to it. It's a black snake that wraps around the head. It's invisible, but it wraps around the brain frequencies, and it has magnetic tensions, magnetic density, magnetism. It's very treacherous on the brain frequency. It's very treacherous to my brain frequency. I'm a targeted individual, a targeted person. Just wanted to throw that out there. If there's any other TIs who are experiencing this kind of attack, please talk about it and explain it. In the past, I had experienced a lot of magnetic heart guns, to which I found information on, and they said it was assassination guns, and it's poisonous bullets in the assassination guns. And those poisonous bullets, by the time it reaches the back of a target, it kind of dissolves, but it's poisonous frequencies. And I also thought that I still think that the terrestrials themselves emit poison, venom frequencies that are not so different than the invisible poisonous frequency bullets. But anyways, I'm getting these magnetic, dense, dark magnets that are being formed around my brain frequency. And my mind handlers are animal magnetism. They're hood based. The hoodlums are a terrestrial. It's a terrestrial source, a demonic terrestrial source. It's a disgusting terrestrial source that has a lot of power over humanity, or this country, the North America and South America and South Asia. It's a disgusting power that uses deception as a way of empiring on the global earth, and it genocides based on morphogenics and frequency modes. I speak this out of my experience from being a targeted person for 15 years and being a hostage and a target of these disgusting beings. From the terrestrial Tower Watch, they call their Tower Watch the Tower Watch. And they have both shape-shifting capabilities, morphology capabilities when they change their frequency mode. when they change their frequency mode or mood, as they say, it changes their skin level. It changes their the denseness of their skin from different skins, as well as morphologies. I don't really know how to explain morphogenics right now. Morphogenics, most people on Earth are confused thinking that it's a racial genocide, but it's actually morphogenic genocide. It's a genocide of morphogenics. And the beast of empire is actually coming from the bottom, the power of below, which is the hoodlums. The hoodlums are the power of the below, or the indigenous, demonic indigenous. These are actually, they also have planetary power. I think the worst hoodlums are coming from Orion. I don't really want to say this, but they did talk about planets in my conscience, but I asked these demonic beings, the demonics of them, as to what planets they're coming from. They're very deceptive and sadistic. They don't want targets to know the planets that they're operating from. They operate on Earth just as much as they operate out of the planet. I wasn't sure if they're coming from Mars. A lot of their Mars, if you spell it backward, it spells rams. Rams are a species of black terrestrials. They also have their white terrestrials also. The frequency mode is a treacherous, torturous, demonic frequency that they operate on. They're demonic and they're evil. Let's see, what else could I say? And then Orion, I don't know that much about Orion or Mars that much, other than that I've been searching in my conscience and from the beings and all types of terrestrial solicitors that solicit my brain, asking them the planets that they're coming from. They're also Earth-based. They have a lot of capabilities that unfortunately humans aren't so perceptive of. And there's a lot of perception control on my mind. I have to go right now. You guys have a good day.